Hello everyone and welcome back to a macro day here on Scriptcase by Jamie. And in today's episode, well, we are focusing on the SC block display macro. Now this macro is key for dynamically controlling the visibility of blocks within your Scriptcase applications. Now whether you want to tailor the user interface based on specific conditions or user inputs, this macro provides the flexibility needed. So let's see how it can be utilized to enhance your application's interactivity as well as end user experience. So as per usual, we have first of all the purpose of SC block display, and that is SC underscore block underscore display, and we add it just like so, and we can then customize how or which block should be displayed. And of course we need to spell block correctly with CK, not KC. So the function is to dynamically control the visibility of specific blocks within your applications. Now it's ideal for applications that require conditional display of content, such as hiding or showing blocks based maybe on user roles, the input types, or even some kind of business logic that maybe you have applied. Now, how to use it? Well, we add the macro as we just have done so, and then with this we can then dynamically show or hide blocks, which makes it pretty useful in forms and grid applications where, of course, the interface may need to change based on data context or user interactions. So to complete the syntax, we add some hyphens in here. We indicate our block name. Now, whatever that name is, we would then add that there. We can then add a comma and some hyphens again. And here we simply specify on or off. And just like that, we switch off the block that we want to hide. Now, you may be wanting, of course, a little demonstration of that. And funny enough, I have this already in one of my forms where I have this being used. So here, for instance, I have the form clients. And if I run my form clients, you'll see that I have one block currently being displayed. And that is here the client details. And I have that as actually a page or maybe a block in here. And if I come here to my form clients, and come down to layout here and then into blocks, I can then see the blocks that I have available. So I have the projects block, an employees block, an accountings block, and these are in different pages. But then in this page, I have block 0 and block 1. Now, if I come here to my events and on script init, you'll see that I have a special condition here. So if ISIT, the client ID, so if the client ID exists, which is the default form or field variable for this application, and then I'm saying SC block display projects off, employees off, and accounting off. And just like that, it hides those blocks within the form when the client ID is not available. Now, you can customize this in any shape or form. For instance, I could just take that and paste it here, for instance, as an example. And if I remove here my bit of code, I can, for instance, use here, say, type customer. I could say a specific customer type. And if that equals, say, personal, then we can add that in here. And then that could then, if an else in here, and then just like that we have then created a completely different example here of using the SC block display, and depending then on the type. And of course, we can change that even further depending on a variable. If a variable is on or off, we can replace that then here, also replacing the off with a variable. And there are many other examples where you would want to use this. If a user role, for instance, is an admin, or if maybe a user group, and you can customize that as you need. So utilizing the SC block display macro is kind of crucial in building adaptive and user-friendly applications, especially in scenarios requiring role-based access control or dynamic data presentation. It helps in creating a responsive UI that adjusts based on user content or user type even, or whatever you really want, enhancing the overall user interaction and of course the user satisfaction. And with that, well, it's a wrap on the SC block display macro. And as you can see, it's a powerful tool for customizing the visibility of interface elements within your Scriptcase applications, ensuring of course that your users only see what they need to based on their interactions, or maybe their role or user group or whatever else you like. And if you found this video tutorial helpful, then please hit the like button, subscribe even if you'd like to learn more about Scriptcase, and drop a comment below if you have any thoughts or questions on using the SC block display macro, if you use it in your projects like I do. And of course, share your experiences with others, and be sure to stay tuned for more tips and tricks, as well as of course macro day right here on Scriptcase by